What up, Grass? Was best be good. I figure out how to read chat. I gotta make sure everything's good on my end. Alright, we should be good. This is member only now. No. This looks different. What's up, Adventure? Alright, so I shot these clips up here. Oh my lord, let me turn that off. What's up, Show Flies? Alright, so everything starts with a script. So we gotta get out the notepad. Alright, so the colors I used were blue, smoke, blue, 2 drops of blue, motor oil, and motor oil glitter. Definitely not digging this orientation. Hey, dude, I got a cool ass little freaking octopus thing over here. You're so little today. All right, so that's the colors we used. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. This feels awkward as shit, bro. Awkward as shit. So y'all gonna have to give me a minute. Awkward as shit. All right, so you saw that new octopus tentacle bait. All right, so we got to start off. Handful of plastic. We got to say plastic because people love to comment plastic is bad for you and it's going to give you cancer. Put it into our cup. Hey, Julie. Cancer goo. Microwave it for 2.5 minutes. I can't spell, so if something's misspelled, just deal with it. I know what I spelled. I can't shit on the stream. Well, I guess no happy poo for you. They all love my resin stuff. Let's go. All right. Let's take a handful of plastic, put it on our cup, microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's melted. We are going to make some fishing lures. Lures. We gotta spell it right. Lures. Maybe I'll stream tie later. Head drivers, Ed this week. We'll be fishing this weekend, ice fishing. Let's go. That'd be 2.5 minutes, John. I got you. All right, let's take a handful of plastic, put it on a cup, microwave for 2.5 minutes until it's melted. We are going to make some fishing lures. This is what it looks like after we take it out. Yeah, I can't send gifts on sideways. I didn't know that. I appreciate that, Robert. I guess people are fishing way up north. Well, be careful, bro. We don't want to be taking a dip. All right, this is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish, transparent color. Now this is, I'm just going off the dome of what I remember. So this may change as I'm editing. Probably not. All right. So since it was a bluish transparent, I tried to add more blue. What up, Redacted? Sticks around longer. 3 brooks on the stonefly. Oh, hell yeah. Anything caught some on the stonefly today. Since we have that, let's add this blue smoke color and see what that does. It kind of made it darker with a blue highlight effect. I like that. All right, I gotta emphasize on the I like that part. I gotta put a pause in that shit. Now, I gotta stop putting so in there. I love to say so. I have to edit out so many times. I'm like so. Sorry, blue smoke color. See what it does. Can I make it darker? Oh, look at that. Adding 2 drops of this bright blue. See what happens. I forget what happens when I added it. Let me go look. What's up, lamb chops? All right, which one is this? This one? All right, let's see. All right. So it didn't do shit, really. Nope, didn't do shit. All right. What up, random? What was that? I seen something pop up. Oh, okay. Fly horizontal, because I can't do, well, I mean, I guess I probably could do vertical, but it makes more sense to be horizontal. We're going to do a regular stream after I get done with all this. All right, that did little to nothing. I wonder if we add some motor oil. That is a color that turns green to brown to see if I already said to see if that does anything. Yeah, what's that? 400? Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. What if we add some motor oil? There's a color that turns green to brown. Well, kind of red too, but green to brown to give it some sort of effect. And then we added the motor oil glitter. So after we add the motor oil, which is this one, what did it do? The only thing I don't like about CapCut, you can't fast forward up here. You have to put it in a timeline. I don't even know what the hell it did to cut off. All right. Give it some sort of effect. Also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. Hey, Lisa. All right, that's pretty much it. And then How the hell do I end my damn shit? I ain't made one so long. I'll be giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more. Okay. All right, where the hell to go? Okay, here we go. All right, so that's pretty much how you write a script. It took me how long I've been live? I can't even see on this thing. Like 20 minutes. All right, Robert. All right, now we got to do the voiceover, which y'all are probably going to hear double for a second. So deal with it. 11 minutes. Let's go. We're doing it. All right. So now we got to do this voiceover, which is going to be very awkward. I'm just going to pretend that y'all aren't even here. Actually, I'm going to keep it real. Every time I fuck up and I get mad, I'm just going to cuss. I try to do these in one take, so if I fuck up, I just restart. Whew. All right, here we go. Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup, microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted. We're going to make some fishing lures. This is what it looks like after... fuck. See? Shit's weird. Blah, blah, blah. Get rid of that. Try again. Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup, microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted. We're going to... Let's try it one more time. Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup, microwave it for 2.5 minutes. I don't like the fully melted part. We got to take that out. That doesn't sound natural. All right. Let's take a handful of plastic, put it in a cup, microwave for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted. Microwave for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted. Until it's fully... That's what I'm messing up. I'm not reading the fully part. Fully melted. We're going to make some new fishing lures. All right. I have one of those click counters on my in my hand for this. This is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish transparent color. Since we have that outside. Okay. All right. Take 4, I think. Okay. Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're going to microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're going to make some new fishing lures. This is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish transparent color. Since we have that, let's add blue smoke color and see what that does. It kind of made it darker with a blue highlight effect. I kind of like that. Adding 2 drops of this adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did little to nothing. I wonder if we add some motor oil. That's a color that kind of turns green, kind of turns brown to give it some sort of effect. I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? I It looks like, fuck. I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more. Gotcha, bitch. What's up, Waffles? All right. Now we just got to edit out all the other shit. All right. Minus our timeline. Now we got to build our timeline. So, bucket. Booyah. All right. That one. Then that is... Oh, no. We missed one. This one. Boom. So it's this one. Then this one. Then This one. Why is my timeline so big? This one. This one. And I didn't download the final one, I don't think. Gosh dang it. Is that not on here? Nope. Alright, we gotta go to Chrome. I don't know if there's anything on here I'm not supposed to show, but today's the 30th. I don't know which one I didn't download. Alright. Let me get on here and resend it. Share, drive, worms, upload. All right, while that's doing that, I can start this process. All right. Now, I mean, honestly, guys, y'all are probably going to hear the same thing over and over for a little bit. I was just letting y'all know. All right, so we start here. Boom. So we're going to go to the first 3 seconds right there. And we're going to focus right here on this first 3.
Let's take a handful of plastic.
All right. So we're going to start right here. Cut that. Did I fry that chicken perfectly? Let's go, bro.
Let's take a handful of plastic.
All right. So we got that. So now we want to go to audio. Sound effects. Find some weird shit. Nope. Nope. It's part of the oh yeah. That works. You always kind of want to add a sound at the beginning to kind of key in those little children's. What's up, Enoch? All right. Then we're going to cut to coming up with it right there. So that'll be. Oh, and go back just a hair. I'm going to cut that. Then we're going to go to where we drop it in the cut, which is right there. Just downloaded CapCut yesterday. I used DaVinci Resolve on my long form, but CapCut's, I'm getting pretty good at CapCut. All right, we're gonna put a pull-out transition there. So let's see.
Take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna microwave.
Let's see where I said we're gonna microwave it to where we stop that clip. So boom, and then we go forward. Into the microwave right here. Boom. What happened?
Take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna microwave for 2.
All right, so this one we're gonna fast forward to there, right there. We're gonna go boom. And then we're gonna change the speed. We're gonna try to get the speed down. There we go. So that'll be there.
We're gonna microwave for 2.5 minutes.
Or when I start saying 2.5, I gotta have that microwave beeping on me. So we'll cut right there, right there, boom. And And then we're going to speed this clip up right here. And then we're going to add a microwave sound to it. Let's see. Microwave. Or microwave beep. Nope. 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 All right, let's see. Beep. No, not that one. We may be able to triple that one. Put y'all over here. I can't see the timeline. All right, let's try to triple that one here. Boom. Not that one. That one, okay. Boom.
2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're gonna make some.
Oh yeah, we gotta turn the sound off on these clips.
Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we're gonna turn those down just a hair. Probably about -8 decimals on both of them. Like that.
For 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted.
So we'll add one more right there at the end of it.
Microwave for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're gonna make some new fishing lures.
All right. So right there, we can cut that. And then we're going to here.
Until it's fully melted, and we're gonna make some new fishing lures. This is what it looks like after.
Oh, that damn microwave, that cup was so hot when I took it out, I was burning the shit out of myself right there. All right, so we're honestly, we're gonna have to unspeed this up a little bit. No, not scale. What am I doing? Oh, that works. Whatever. All right, let's bring this back a little bit.
For 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're gonna make some new fishing lures.
Look how hot that
This is
shit
what it
was.
looks like after we take.
All right, we cut that right there. Boom. I had to drop that shit and put my glove on.
This is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish transparent color. Since we have that, let's add blue smoke color.
Look at that lineup.
Kind of made.
All right. So we're gonna have to right here. We're gonna go down till we start stirring. And then we're going to speed that up.
Since we have that, let's add blue smoke color and see what that does. It kind of made it darker with a blue highlight effect. I kind of like that.
All right, cut that. What's next?
Adding 2 drops of this.
All right, now we got to go to the blue, which I think is just the next slide. Nope. Undo. Now we got to find the blue right there. Cut that. Come back to here.
It kind of made it darker with a blue highlight effect. I kind of like that. Adding 2 drops of this black. Adding 2 drops of the.
I gotta fix the voice. I appreciate that order. Thank you so much. Whoever you was.
I like that. Adding 2 drops of this black.
All right. I gotta cut that there. Figure out where I got the right one.
Adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did little to nothing.
Okay, right there. So we'll cut that. Bring that back over here. See your email. Caught some brookies on the stonefly. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, that's what that thing's supposed to be made for, so that's awesome.
Adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did.
All right. So we got to do 2 speed ups here. We got, well, right here we can cut this so the blues just start dropping as soon as this clip starts. So boom, boom, and then we're gonna cut.
Blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did little to.
So we need, yeah, that did little to nothing right there. No, I messed up. Hang on. Undo that. So we got to go right here is where we want it. So now we'll speed that up, probably 3.
Bright blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did little
Perfect.
to nothing.
So now we need the motor oil clip. Oh, it's a process, y'all. 21 people watching me edit a video. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate it.
What happens? Yeah, that did little to nothing. I wonder if we add some motor oil. That's a color.
We're gonna cut that there, and then we got to figure out where we stop the voice.
Give it some sort of effect. I also have this motor oil.
All right, so we just want to mix it up right there, yeah. And then we're gonna speed this up, probably another 3. All of us cool kids.
It kind of turns green, kind of turns brown to give it some sort of effect. I also have this motor.
All right, undoubtedly I didn't download 2 clips. So I don't have the motor oil glitter and I don't have the worm. It's like editing audio I do for my, oh yeah? Hell yeah. I'm looking for my phone. I'm over here reading it. All right. So I got to send this to myself. Motor oil glitter. I spelled it gutter. It is what it is. Is what it is. All right. So let's refresh this. Download. Import. All right, that one and that one. Now we add that. Come down here and we add the worms.
I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? I also have this.
Control B. Control B. Delete. Right there. Let's see.
To give it some sort of effect. I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not?
No, not there. Here.
It looks like drop. I also have this motor oil.
All right, get rid of that wood. Get rid of that wood. Bring this one over.
I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'll be giving.
All right, so this clip's got to be sped up a lot. So, like right there. And we're gonna speed this probably right there.
Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for 40 cases. Try for more.
Bam. Boom. Or you gotta abruptly cut it off. Like, you don't want to give them time to click off the damn video. You want that shit to just end.
Nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more. Let's take a handful.
All right, so we're gonna go in this audio right here. We're gonna cut this out right there, just to make that ending a little bit more abrupt, however the hell you say that damn word. So right there and here. Boom. All right, let's watch it through.
Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're gonna make some new fishing lures. This is what it looks like.
See, that part right there is kind of boring. There's 40 seconds for right now. It'll probably be like 36 when I'm done. Well, no, it's going to be 40 seconds because the voiceover is 40 seconds. All right, that part right there is kind of boring. So let's do what we got for animations up here. Do like a mini zoom on it, maybe. What's up, Ground Fog?
2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're going to make some new fishing lures. This is what it looks.
All right, so this one, let's just scale it a little bit and bring it up, just to make it move a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Maybe give it a sizzle sound. So let's see, sizzle. What's up, Justin? Yeah, that'll work. So we'll add this here, but we're only going to play it for a couple seconds. So we'll just end it there and see.
We're going to make some new fishing lures. This is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish transparent color. Since we have that, let's add blue smoke color and see what that does. It kind of made it darker with a blue highlight effect. I kind of like that. Adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what...
All right, we need a transition right here. Let's see.
What happens? Yeah, that...
And then we need one here, but I want it to go sideways. That one's probably fine.
Yeah. Adding 2 drops of this bright blue.
Yep, and then we're gonna put a whoosh. A whoosh. Whoosh. Where's the whoosh? Short whoosh. I seen it. Yeah, we're gonna put a whoosh right there. And then we're gonna put a whoosh here.
I kind of like that. Adding 2 drops of this bright.
Oh, whoosh needs to come over a little bit. I think you start losing people's attention after 30 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. The 3 million one I got is like 50 seconds, dude.
Adding 2 drops.
There we go. Hell yeah. Good transition.
I like that. Adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did little to nothing.
What's up, Liz?
If we add some motor oil, that's a color that kind of turns green, kind of turns brown to give it some sort of effect. I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more.
Sweet. All right. So do y'all like videos with captions or not? Because I don't know which ones do better. I try to do them. It don't matter to me. So the caption would look like...
Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna...
So I'll show y'all what it looks like with the captions. I mean, that's pretty much it, though. Like, I'm not gonna, as long as that first 3 to 4 seconds is edited like decently well, it'll carry the fucking video.
Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's...
All right, let me click off of that so you can see it. There we go. All right, what do y'all think about the caption? No.
Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're gonna make some new fishing lures. This is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish transparent color. Since we have that, let's add blue smoke color and see what that does. It kind of made it darker with a blue highlight effect. I kind of like that. Adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what happens, yeah, that did little to nothing. I wonder if we add some motor oil. That's a color that kind of turns green, kind of turns brown to give it some
Captures
sort of
all right.
I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more.
All right. So at the end of it, I'm gonna see if they got a subscribe sticker, because I've been having a lot of issues where I get a lot of views, but I don't get a lot of subs. So I'm trying to figure that part out. So CapCut, if you got premium, premium is like $10 a month. I highly like if you got an extra $10, you get so much shit for free. Well, not for free, but for $10. Like you got all these. So I want something that like dings and moves.
40K, subscribe for more.
No, I don't like that one. No pickles were harmed in this video. Now I put the drill in the bucket. You can see it at the beginning. You got the drill there. All right, let's see. They don't have one that clicks. What about this one? What's this one do? Not shit. That one works. I like that one. All right, let's put that at the end. Which one was it? This one. I use Sony Vegas Pro for work. Works for me. It's not for everyone. I used Vegas Pro when I first started. It was all right. I didn't mind it. All right, so we're going to add a keyframe here. And we're going to come in here. We're going to scale this up a little bit like that. And that should make it pop out like this. Yep. And then we're going to move that down here to be out of the way. So we're going to delete the rest of that. We should have the keyframe saved. So it starts small, goes bigger. And then right there, we want a ding. Ding. Let's see. No, that's dumb. Nope. All right, Grass. I'll be live regularly after I upload this. Come on, give me a good ding. No, that's dumb. Y'all are probably hearing double. I would assume you're hearing my desktop and my mic. Maybe not. What's up, Rivers? Click. Is this fake? What? Oh. Dude, come on, gotta be a good sound in here. We using? This is CapCut. Hey, that works. We can use that. So we'll do that. We'll come right at the end. Get rid of that. Let's see. Should start right there.
Wait for 40K. Subscribe for more.
All right, and then we'll turn that down a little bit. Probably -15.
Away for 40K. Subscribe for more.
What's up, Wesley? I didn't see you.
These and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more.
Cool.
That and stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more.
All right, we need a whoosh right there. We gotta have a whoosh. What a whoosh. Whoosh right there. We want it to start right there.
Stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for.
All right, we gotta turn that down a little bit. Right there.
Let's add that and stir it in. I'll be giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more.
All right, let's watch it one more time, then I'm gonna load it up.
Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup. We're gonna microwave it for 2.5 minutes until it's fully melted, and we're gonna make some new fishing lures. This is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish transparent color. Since we have that, let's add blue smoke color and see what that does. It kind of made it
Pickle
darker
screaming
with a blue highlight effect. I kind of like that. Adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did little to nothing. I wonder if we add some motor oil. That's a color that kind of turns green, kind of turns brown to give it some sort of effect. I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'm giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more.
Perfect. All right, export. Export. Motor oil remelt. Do 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 do. I appreciate it, Grass. So the only bad part about uploading on desktop, sometimes it takes like 24 hours for your videos to hit the shorts feed, and you can't choose your thumbnail, which the thumbnail really don't matter because nobody looks at the thumbnail. So, all right, then you just go to YouTube. It's cold and windy, but them slabs still biting. Let's go. Hey, look, there's me. Oh, I'm on my other account. I probably shouldn't do that because I got other channels I'm building I don't want y'all to see. Let me take that off for a second, y'all. Switch account. Alright, now we're back on. There you go. Alright, we're gonna hit create, upload video. And then motor oil remelt. So we're gonna name this remelting old plastic. And then we'll go get emojis. Get emojis. And then we'll search toxic. So clues, radioactive. Copy. I'll do that. And then hashtag fishing, hashtag shorts. And that's all she wrote. We'll go down. We're literally just going to take the title. We're going to put it in the description. Just copy paste the title. I don't have a good playlist. These are all old. I just add on the random shit. As far as tags, fishing, lures, it's fun. What's up, Squirrely? Alright, then comments, blah, 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 blah. Alright, now when you're monetized and you don't have any copyrights, you can just do your own copyright check. None of the above, submit rating. So now we're good. Add related video, we're going to add never waste another jig. Next, no copyright found. Next, public. And there we go. Do you think hashtags help out? If YouTube doesn't know what your channel is about, yes. But I mean, honestly, I could post it with no hashtags and it would be fine. Now what's up? So now you just go like your own shit.
Let's take a handful of plastic, put it into our cup.
Like that.
For 2.5 minutes.
We're good to go.
This is what it looks like after we take it out. Pretty much a bluish transparent color. Since we have that, let's add blue.
Let's see how many views we can get.
I kind of like that. Adding 2 drops of this bright blue just to see what happens. Yeah, that did little to nothing. I wonder if we add some motor oil. That's a color that kind of turns green, kind of turns brown to give it some sort of effect. I also have this motor oil glitter. Why not? It looks nice. Let's add that and stir it in. I'm giving these and more away for 40K. Subscribe for more. Let's take a hit.
Pretty good one. Pretty good one. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to end this one, and then I'll be live on my phone doing the regular stream, probably 10 minutes. So 7:30. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Hopefully you learned something. I'm going to keep this video up if you need to come back and reference or whatever. So, I mean, it did pretty well. We had 20-something people watching. That's not too bad. But I'll catch y'all in like 10 minutes. I'm going to go grab a drink, take a leak, and I'll be back. Later, later.